just leaving the Chevrolet dealership in Castroville, Texas, the service department where I got my windshield washer motor replaced on my Chevy Bolt 2LT. Did it take a while? Yep, it sure did. Now watch this smoke. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Huh? Works. Had to wait a hell of a long time. I'm telling you, I did about 4 or 5 hours, but that's all right. You know, because when you go to a, oh, I got to hook my seatbelt. Sorry about that thing. I'm doing it. I got it. Okay, we got that did. Do that. Turn your blinker on, and then we got to go. We got a long way to go here. We got to put that on. Okay, we got that going. Little traffic here on this highway, guys. You know, this is very close to San Antonio, Texas, Castroville, Texas. And if I can get out here without getting run over. One thing good about this car, though, I will say that. Once you poke this thing, I mean, you can definitely merge with traffic, you know what I mean? Because it is super quick. And so with that in mind, we've got the windshield washer motor replaced, works, good, and I feel much better about that. So, what else? One of the mechanic, of course, adjusted the seat to fit himself because apparently he took it for a little drive to be sure it all worked and nothing fell off on the ground. But I want to tell you this. These cars, I'm sure it's not just my car, but probably all new cars, they're built really well, I guess, but they're damn sure not built to work on. I mean, you know, to get to the windshield washer pump on this vehicle, you got to take the front end of the car off, you know, and yeah, no kidding. And yeah, guess where the pump is? It's in the reservoir where you put the washer fluid. Yeah, and you ain't no way to get to it without taking all that stuff off. So anyway, I was lucky to get it done as quick as I did, I think, because there's only one technician certified there. Well, there's two certified technicians, but there's only one that really is a mechanic type, and the other one is kind of learning, I think. But anyway, but yeah, they got it done. Knock on wood. At least they can work on all electric vehicles. And so now, jiggity jig, we go back home. And the time right now is 3 p.m. I got there at 9, so it's been 6 hours that I've been in limbo. And you know, the hardest thing you can do, or one of the hardest things you can do, is wait. I mean, you know, you just sit there. You know, I found some people to talk to, of course, and I talked to some salesmen, and I went out and looked at cars. I didn't do any videos. I was going to do a video of some of the new cars and stuff, but hell, I mean, you know, if you want to see new cars, go look at them. You know, so. You know, gasoline here ranges from $2.95 to $2.99 a gallon. Do I need to worry about that? Not now, I don't. I'm in my all-electric car, and knock on wood, everything's functional right now. And but as far as going back to the dealership for anything, unless I have to, I probably won't. Why? Because it takes too damn long, man. You know what I mean? And you know, if there's a mechanical issue, we're going to do it. But other than that, I doubt it. So now we've got about not quite a 2-hour drive. We've got a 154-mile range, and we got 110 miles to go. So my calculations, we should end up back in Fort Clark Springs with 44 miles of range. And as luck would have it, even though fortunately I don't need it and didn't, is the fact that they have 2 electric vehicle chargers there at the dealership, and guess what? Neither one of them work. Well, the mechanic that worked on my car said the salesman really don't know a lot about it, so there's a reset button for the charger that you're supposed to do. And anyway, he said that was really what he thought was the issue, but he didn't do anything, so whatever. But enough said about that. So we're cruising along here and went through one school zone, and now we got Well, the one thing good about this drive, if there's anything good about it, is the fact that once you get out at Castroville, it's pretty easy peasy, you know. It's a 4-lane highway, and the reason I'm getting over in this left lane is because I will be going the speed limit, which here is 50, and on we go here, guys. Actually, I'm going 50 and 3, but there's something going slower than me up here on the right. And so anyway, the good news is, and I'll keep repeating myself because I'm excited, we got it done. Deal done, you know, and that's great. So yeah, so from now on, when I need to take my car to a dealership, I will come to Castroville dealership, North Park Chevrolet, because they're a good dealership. There's no doubt. I mean, as far as dealerships that I've been to, and I've been to a few over my years, good as any. Service department does as good as any. You know, of course, in any service department, as you know, it depends on the repair person you get. Some are better than others, and that's kind of the way it is. So, but yeah, we'll let this go a few minutes as we get out of the traffic here, hopefully. And on we go. Yeah, it's good to know too. I mean, this will be a 225, 230 mile round trip. My longest trip by far in my all-electric vehicle. And so, yeah, we can do it. We can do it. So, yeah, we'll just zip on back here. You know, the speed limit here is like 65, and I'm going 66. Scary, isn't it? Warp 3 for me. Fortunately, I took a banana to eat for lunch because I actually, when I first got there, I thought, well, hell, I might be out of here and back home by noon. Forget that. So yeah, we're zipping along here, okay? The difference between going 70 miles an hour and 60 miles an hour, as far as range goes, when you're going, right now I'm going 70 miles an hour, and it's showing that it's using 3 kilowatts per mile. Okay, if I slow down to 60, it goes up to 4 miles per kilowatt. And does that make a difference? Sure it does. But we're going to hold about 65 and just see what happens. Why? Because I think I should turn the fan up a little bit. Yeah, I got the air conditioner on, which is nice. And yeah, but I don't have the vents pointed at me. I got them pointed everywhere but that. So I need to adjust my seat a little more here, get a little more comfy. Yeah, we're good. And I have to say this, I've said it before, as far as cars that I've owned, this is probably one of the better cars for me that I have owned. I've got 5,695 miles on it, and the interior road noise is not much at all. It's as good as any car I've ever had. So yeah, we're okay with this thing. Now we just have to get back home without running out of power. But we got it made. You know, it's 110 miles, and well, it's less than that now. It's probably about 100 miles now, and we got 146 miles range, even at 65 miles an hour. Yeah, because it jumped up when I slowed from 70 to 65. Now it's showing over 4 miles per kilowatt. So yeah, we're good. We're good there. So I keep saying so and then add more flavor, don't I? But it's been an interesting day. I think I've read about everything that Chevrolet puts out as far as reading material. I read all their propaganda, and yeah, it seemed like a good place to work and be, and hopefully that will continue for all these people, thousands of people that work and rely on General Motors for employment and so forth. So anyway, guys, from on the road here, this is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. Use the Amazon link in the description of all of my videos if you choose to. If you don't want to fool with it, don't. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, and stand guard at the door of your mind. No kidding, guys. Yeah, so important. And, when you're in a situation, I'll mention this again, where, it could be a real doubter, having to wait for an extended period of time, not much to do. All I can tell you is make the best of it. And I just created things to do while I was there, and time went by pretty quickly. Time doesn't stop. So, yeah. Having said that, guys, adios amigos. Till next time.